Carrera Cup for me was the beginning of my professional career, so it was absolutely massive. It was the first time in my racing career that I also had the opportunity to compete with everyone else on track in the same equipment. So there was no messing around with who's got the best engine, who's got the latest chassis. Everyone gets the same equipment, and it really comes down to the driver primarily, but also how the driver works with the team. So yeah, it was absolutely massive. It was the first Porsche that I drove, and of course I've driven many Porsches ever since.
Competing in Carrera Cup for me was a life-changing basically experience, changed my career. Everything started from there for me with Porsche. Back in 2015 I've got the chance to run the French Carrera Cup, and then they selected me to go to the Porsche shootouts, and from there I became a junior. And yeah, if you perform, the brand really supports the young drivers and give you the chance to move up within the Porsche pyramid. And here I am driving the Porsche 963. So yeah, dream come true, and all started very early with the Carrera Cup basically.
I mean, anybody that comes out of Carrera Cup, because the cars are fast, they're heavy, they have a lot of grip, but there's a lot of mass involved. It teaches you so much about driving, and I think international teams, let alone high-level national teams, know that any successful driver coming out of Carrera Cup is operating at a high level.
I mean, I always tell the young guys, so the advice is, I mean, obviously you need to get yourself on the grid, but then from there you need to work hard, chase your dream, don't leave any details on the table, make sure you prepare yourself as good as you can to be as competitive as you can be. Yeah, just make sure you are prepared and do the best job you can to try to win races.
Carrera Cup teaches you so much. This is the thing. You know, like I say, every driver has the same equipment. You have the same car, you have the same power, you have the same tyre. So all the tiny differences, you have to make sure that everything is there, because all these differences add up.
So it's just working on the small details, on how you communicate with your team, how you communicate to the outside world. Make sure you're good enough technically. You need to know about your race car, the way you communicate with your team, and make sure you give them the right feedback for the right setup choices. And all of this, it's part of the process that you need to work on. And then if you make it through, you need to be quite complete, and then you get one day maybe the works driver status.
And it's not just your driving, it's how you work with the team. It's how you work through a weekend, it's how you work through a championship. If you want to win a championship, you can't win all the races, so you need to learn how to maximise. You need to maximise the good days, you need to maximise the bad days, scoring points. But yeah, working with, you know, with your mechanics, with your engineers, you know, pre-race prep, because everything has to be spot on. If you leave one stone unturned, then somebody else won't have done, and they'll beat you.